along the shores of Lake Erie. The Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. Here we go. Schultz, the motion man. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11. And quick to pick up the first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Schultz, the motion man. Right back to him on first down. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah in on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
On the quick, right?
Swap. Another swap.
They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. We'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
All right.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
18. What's that?
first and 10. Here's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Myles Garrett in there to drop him. That is already 6 sacks for him now on this season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Oh, and Tony. 19 Texas. Buggy.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
And now after this last sack, this offensive drive has just completely gone off the rails, Mike, and their chances of picking up this first down are somewhere between slim and none.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Fairbairn's kick is good. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Patterson now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set him to throw. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Browns,
they get 20 on the connection. It's a Browns first down. To Dillon, running left. Room to run inside the 40. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
It is a big play for the Browns. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. Hill looks to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Barring some type of disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1.
Set. Cougar 19. No.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Makes the score Browns 7, Texans 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
All right. Tony. Good.
The drive will start on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He is tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw, it's Stroud. The throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he'll be brought down at the 45. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. The second down throw is incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Here's third and 7.
Here we go. 18.
Now, Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Let's go now.
First play of the drive, here's Dillon. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 31, here's second and 7.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The 26-yard line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
Third and long.
19. 19. 70 Lion. Half the 60. Half the 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
At the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Stroud going to set up the throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. Back to throw. Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Texans first down.
How's the flag?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he cannot get away. It's brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Myles Garrett. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this first half.
Here we go. 18. That's right. Hey, uno. South.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
What? Here we go. 18. That's it.
To throw is Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Third and 11. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Their own 42-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, a little more.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Underneath here for Marks. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Now, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
18. That's right. Look the hot, look the hot.
Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speed.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. On the ground, it's Marks. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
He's going to have a Texans first down. They wind up getting 4 on that 4th and 1.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Stroud. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
16 yards. First down, Texans.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Great.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 1.
Swap. Another swap. Bucky.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. It's takedown. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, an underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Here we go. Nike Texas. Tony. Yes.
Stroud to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
First down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. McLaughlin now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Raptor 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Running here is Dillon.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Here's a screen now for Sanders. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
26-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down for Houston.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready? Come on, set! Rocco 80! 60 by 60. Watch out. Steady.
On the ground, it's Raheem Sanders. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
118. What's up?
Now, Stroud. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
118. What's up? Hey, Uno Mars.
Here's Stroud. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Rocco 80. No. Cowboy 80.
They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
At the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8.
Have the 60. Have the 60. Chop 60. Chop 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught right side. That's Penny. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Dragon 60. 79 Bronco. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That is brought in. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
First and 10 at the
A
42-yard
big one
line.
here in the fourth quarter. 42 yards.
Tag. 70.
They'll look to throw. To the left side, and it is caught by Fannin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
16 more yards.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
Cougar 19. Move. Viking 18. Check go.
They run out of the gun with Sanders. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Simpson. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Ready.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they come up for second and 2.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here's Dillon. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Dillon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Shut up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll stick to the ground. And they'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Third down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
It's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
All right. 18. That's it. Let the high.
They'll drop the throw. Going up top. And this will be incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.